Get ready. You guys in the future.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
I'm supposed to be 8-0. They forgot to give me a fourth win.
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to the 23-yard line.
I mean, they sort of cheated, but he just ain't giving me my win that I was supposed to have.
Right to the air is Willis. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Willis looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Dolphins at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hey. Cover 6, Dragon 60. 69, Panther and Classic Warriors, 17, 19, Lions. Buffalo 8, go.
Now Willis.
Oh, wow.
They tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Please.
In motion, the tight end. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think from both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Here's 3rd and 3. On third down, Henry. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jackson now.
The defense.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Jackson from the shotgun.
And knock it out.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Knockout.
It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there. Timeout, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
3rd and 9 here. Now they'll change things up.
Yo, goddamn, come on, shit.
The shotgun snap to Willis.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Ready?
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Willis. Completes it to Douglas. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
70.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Mike Green in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Cougar, 19, 7 Dyer, Dragon 6, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Reload.
From the gun, here's Willis. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Hurt.
They'll run H.M. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw, here's Willis. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith, as he gets the sack.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Willis on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game, because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw is Jackson. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. This will be caught at about the 6. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Look at the pig.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. (17-3) the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
He finds Douglas complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
No, my plate. I lost my plate out already.
Let's go now. 19 Warriors, 7, Mustang 19.
Now Willis to throw. And that falls to the ground.
I'm trying to trade for a quarterback.
Nice job of bodying it defensively. And now it brings up third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Willis looks to pass it here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now a run here.
I'm taking R3 down. This dumbass nigga still just back there sitting up there.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Henry up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. He dumps it off for Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Willis will look to throw it. Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Derrick Henry all alone inside the 20. And